Hi, my name is Amil Ahmad Sofi. Today, I will teach you a very important topic of mathematics. And the topic is quadratic equations. Today, we will learn what are quadratic equations and how to solve the quadratic equations to find the solution for some of the day-to-day life problems. So let's begin with the general formula of quadratic equations. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. A, B and C are real numbers, or we can say constant terms. X is a variable. So here we have A, B, C. These are the constant terms, real numbers, and generally we call C as a constant term, and these are the real numbers. X is the variable. The value of X may vary according to different conditions. Here is a condition that A should be not equal to 0. Why? I will tell you. Degree of a quadratic equation is 2. It means that the maximum exponential power of variable x is 2. Here, this is the x. It is exponential power is 1, but we don't write it. Here is the power of exponential power of variable is 2. So the maximum power of variable is called degree. The degree of a quadratic equation is 2. If the degree is less than 2, that is not a quadratic equation. Now here is a condition. If A is equal to 0, let's see. Suppose A is equal to 0 in this equation, then we will write 0 x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. When we will reduce it, we will get bx plus c is equal to 0. Finally, we will come to the conclusion that this is the equation. But it is a linear equation, not a quadratic one. For quadratic equation, the degree should be 2. Here degree is only 1, so it is not a quadratic equation. That's the reason we put here this condition, A should be not equal to 0. So A can be any real number value. B and C, these two terms can be 0, so no problem. But A should be not equal to 0. If we put it 0, then it will be not a quadratic equation, it will reduce to a linear equation. So this is how a quadratic equation is represented. Now I will tell you some few important points, and that is how can we use quadratic equation? Why do we use quadratic equations? I will put a condition here, and then we would like to make a quadratic equation, then we will solve that quadratic equation. So let's start. The condition is the sum of two numbers is 27 and their product is 182. We have two numbers and their sum is 27. And if we multiply them, their product comes out to be 182. So we want to find out what are these two numbers. Let's start. I will write down here. I will give you a clue. Suppose from here to here, this is numbering from 1 to, so it is 27. Maybe I'm not making 27 exactly. So two numbers are there. We don't know. One number may be 10, another may be 70. So whatever it is. Okay, now let's see. Suppose one number is up to this. We don't know. Let's name that number x. And another number maybe, because total it is 27. So another number may be 27 minus x. 27 minus x. So this may be another number. Now let's represent it here. Solution. Let the first number be x, then second number. So second number will be equal to 27 minus x. Why 27 minus x? Because sum of these two numbers is 27. So if one is x, second one would be 27 minus x. Now let's see. Product of two numbers. Product of two numbers is equal to 182. So this is the condition. Sum of two numbers is 27 and product is 182. We can write here according to the question. So product is 182. Let's bring first number. First number is x. Second number is 27 minus x. So when we multiply them and we get the product, that is 182. It is the condition. It is given condition. Now we want to solve this equation. How it will be formed as a quadratic equation? Then how can we solve it? Now let's see. X into 27, it will be 27x. X into x, that is x square, is equal to 182. If I will transfer the terms, I can make it like this. Minus x square plus 27x. This term 182, I will transfer it left. It will become 182 is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation, but we prefer that the first term should be positive. To make this positive, we can multiply whole equation by minus sign. So we can write it, or x square minus 27x plus 1a2 is equal to 0. So when we solve this, we will get this equation. We can multiply it by minus this sign, then we can transfer this minus sign and we will get this equation. So this is the quadratic equation. We have made it from this given conditions. Now what we need to do? We want to find out what are these two numbers. So we want to solve this quadratic equation. There are nearly 2-3 methods. One is completing square method. Another is using quadratic formula to solve this. And another one is splitting middle term, or we can say factorizing this equation. So I will follow this factorization. Now I have 3 terms. I will split middle term to factorize it. I can write splitting the middle term. So splitting middle term, I will write x square minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 is equal to 0. I have split 27x into 13x and 14x. Why I can split it differently, but the product should be equal to the last and first term. And sum should be equal to this. Here I will not teach this, I will only show how to split the middle term. So now let's take common of these two and these two. I will get x minus 13. Here 14, x minus 13 is equal to 0. We how to take common terms here? I have taken 14 out of this, so 182 it is, but when we take 14 out of, we divide 182 by 14, we will get 30. And another condition is that whatever we get here, it will be the same. Now I will take again common these terms. X minus 13, x minus 13 is similar, so I will write x minus 13 one times. Then what is left? Left is this x and minus 14. So I will write it in another bracket. X minus 14 is equal to 0. Now I have factorized this quadratic equation. So let's move ahead. Let's draw a line here. Either x minus 13 is equal to 0, x is equal to 13. When I will transfer, I will first compare this with 0. So when I will transfer 13 right hand side, it will be positive. Or x minus 14 is equal to 0. X is equal to 14. So this is second term. So we have values of x, that is, we also called it roots of x. So now either x, the value of x is 13 or 14. When x is equivalent to 13, first number would be equal to x, and that is 13. Second number that we have kept as 27 minus x, 27 minus x, that is 27 minus x is 13. So second value would be 14. So first number is 13 and second is 14, and vice versa. Because we have two values for x, we can also say when x is equivalent to 14, then first number will be equal to 14, equal to x, and that is 14. Second number, that would be 27 minus x, that is 27 minus 14, and that is equal to 13. So two numbers we have, either first number is 13 and second is 14, or first is 14 and second is 13. So these are the two numbers, what? 13 and 14, or 14 and 13. These are the two numbers, their sum is 27 and their product is 182. So this was the one condition. We can make different conditions. I would like to give another condition which we see in day-to-day life. I will let you know. Let's see. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 110, and we want to find out what are these two consecutive positive integers. Solution. Let the first integer be x, then second integer will be equal to x plus 1. Why x plus 1? Because these are positive consecutive integers. Consecutive means one after another. If its value is 30, it would be 30 plus 1. So that is the difference. These are two consecutive positive integers, and the condition is that their product is 110. The exact value of x is positive 10. Why? Because the condition is These are two positive consecutive integers. So we can say, since integers are positive, therefore x is equivalent to minus 11 is neglected. Therefore x is equivalent to 10. So the value of x is 10. Therefore first number is x, and that's 10. Second number is x plus 1, that is x plus 1, that is x is 10, 10 plus 1, and that's 11. So in this way, the product of these two numbers, 10 and 11, these are the positive consecutive integers, is 110. This way we can solve different day-to-day life problems using quadratic equations. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you.